Oh my God. That was the most incredible thing I've ever witnessed in my life. We just hung. All right, well, November's here. It is, I don't know, about 3:30. Frank and I just got dressed, getting ready to head out, kind of contemplating whether or not to take the decoy with us tonight. We're just going to go down and hunt a big long field in the bottom that's got a field road in front of us and a little pinch point. Been 4 or 5 bucks down through there that we'd probably shoot. If they can come down through there, we're just, I don't know, trying something new for tonight, see if we can catch them out cruising. So we'll catch up with you in the tree. Hey guys, we just got climbed up in this tree down here in the bottom. It's the afternoon, November the 1st. It's, I don't know, 3:30, 3:45. I didn't look, but anyway, excited to hunt down here tonight. This is the first time Frank and I's been down this bottom hunting. It's along this field edge, and there's a pasture behind us, so we kind of got a double inside corner. We know the deer like to bed up this ridge in front of us, and we know from last year's pictures they traveled during the rut a lot up and down the edge of this field. So anyway, hunting scrapes tonight. Just trying to catch a buck cruising. It's been pretty slow for us. It's actually nice to be in the stand tonight with Frank. We've been struggling because he's working swing shift at the powerhouse, got a new job, and I'm working days at the hospital in Macomb. So, you know, it's nice to be up here in the trees. So anyway, we got a strong northwest wind. We got a front rolling in, so it's partly sunny, supposed to change to cloudy and rainy. We'll see how that works out. But a lot of nice deer down in here. And I don't know, it could happen. he dead? Oh my God. That was the most incredible thing I've ever witnessed in my life. We just hung. Yeah. I think he's dying, but I'm going after him. Well, I don't know if I've ever been so shook up after I've shot a deer. That was, I don't even know what to say. We seen him cross the road. Frankie saw him. We knew that deer had been down here. We've been hunting him between here and like a quarter mile away, and we knew he was in this area, so we thought we'd come down here tonight. And he cut across this logging road, and Frank saw him. So I grunted. I dropped the can call. You know, I did like that whole setup where Graff and Jay-Z's in the tree stand throwing everything at him but the kitchen sink. And we let him go like another minute, and then I rattled. And he must have stopped there. So I'm still shook up. He must have stopped there because he come back down the hill. And then he come across here, right back through this field road. And I thought in my head, man, he's surely not going to walk out in the open, and he didn't. He cut right to us. Well, the problem was, when I drew back, I got anchored, and when I had a good solid shot, he was quartering to me, and I didn't want to shoot him. So he kept coming, and I was waiting for him to jump this fence. And while I was drawn back, and when I did, something popped. I must have hit the snap, I don't know. But he had us pinned, and the gig was up. But when he pinned us, he turned enough towards me, he was broadside. And I thought I was anchored good, and I was, but when I shot, I just couldn't release correctly, and everything went haywire, and I hit him about 6 inches in front of where I was aiming, because I was fully expecting him to come straight down. And it still looked like it buried in far enough to get him in the heart, but he went down that ditch and got hung up in that fence. I've never seen like that before in my life. Who'd ever thought? So he was still moving, so we went ahead and put another arrow in him, but wow, I don't even know what to say. We just killed a 150-inch deer, and we got him by the fence. Sometimes you got to corral him, I guess. So go down here and check him out. If a guy was ever going to get a full body mount done, there it is. I mean, what do you even say? What do you think, Frank?
Only Clinton. Only Clinton.
This is what good buddies are for. They film you shoot deer, then they get them out of the fence.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
It wasn't hung in up there too bad. All that blood over there, though. Well, what an incredible night. Frank and I have had several over the years, and that one is definitely one that I will never be able to forget. You know, not exactly how we wanted it to play out, but that is hunting. So, put a lot of time in this summer practicing shooting. We put a lot of time in on this farm, getting our stands ready, and we just never planned on that deer coming that direction. And when we did, I wasn't prepared for it. Tried to get turned, he stopped and pinned us, and thankfully he turned a little bit when we did. You can see the shot was a little bit forward. We're gonna watch it back on the video, and we'll show you here when we got him exactly what I hit, figure it out. But I mean, thankfully that fence was there, made a short track job. Just a giant 4-year-old is what he is. We've had pictures of him, a couple this summer, about a half mile away from here on the other farm, and just a beautiful deer. Great way to get November started. Dean killed one this morning. I believe this is the second or third time that Dean and I have killed on the same day. So just a great evening spent with a great friend, and it's nice when you can find them in the daylight and not have to chase them all over. So, you know, overall, shot could have been a little better, but besides that, what a great night, what a great hunt.
Alright guys, we just got him cut apart. We got his shoulders cut off. So this would have been the entrance side. And here's the exit side. You know, it didn't look like he was perfectly broadside or 1/4 there when I shot him, but that arrow either deflected a little bit when it went in, or you know, was different than what it looked. You can see when his front shoulder was all the way back, it was up here. If I would have shot behind the shoulder, it would have been 100% liver. So, you know, I was aiming about here, shot a little forward. He didn't drop, but still right through the middle of the chest. And last night when Frank and I looked at him, we cut the one lung and the front of the heart off and all the arteries. So usually whenever you see one snow plowing like that here last night, that's what's happened. But, you know, went through here, busted his offside shoulder with the old triple X. You can see right there how it worked.
I have nothing to say. I literally have nothing to say. Wow, what an incredible hunt. First of all, some great footage laid down by Frank there. As for what happens after the shot, I don't think you could predict that in a million years. I have never seen anything like that in my life, and you can tell by the look on Clinton's face, he hasn't either. Obviously that wasn't planned, but man, that deer took off out of there and unfortunately ran into some old fencing that the farmer must have left out there, and that was all she wrote. Certainly made for an easy track job. So needless to say, some of the most interesting footage we've ever had here on Bowhunt or Die. You know, congratulations to Clinton and Frank. What a great deer that was. Awesome footage, great deer. So congratulations to those guys. I know they got a couple other big ones down there that they are chasing currently. So guys, next up we're gonna check in with Todd, who has been having an interesting season in his own right. So let's take a look at some of his hunts now.
Well, happy Halloween. I finally made it to this stand. It is a sweet spot. I got 2 small bucks fighting over here and just had that one come through here. So this is good. I wish there were more ladies around though. I'm not sure what happened this morning. Don't know where my big boys are at. 5 bucks came through here. It would have been tough to shoot a couple of them, but they were still right here. No does, which means they've been pushing them around and they're in their super hiding spots. And with all the rain that we've gotten, with all this corn still being up, actually driving here last night, I saw a lot of does bedded in the corn. They can get in there and they can hide from these bucks. They get tired of being pushed around. I can't believe it's November 1st already. The weather forecast looks pretty mellow. Nothing real up or down, nothing aggressive. So I'll have to wait and see. I'm back in the stand, hunting, cigar on top of this knoll by this huge CRP to see if anything decides to come through, strolling through here today. Well, he was a brute. Good old Scar. It's the second encounter I've had with that buck now. Right there at 10 yards, but it was too dark. I'm gonna slide out of here and come up with my afternoon plans. I feel like I'm back in Colorado. It's a beast of a climb up here. Well, here we are, November. The month we love. They're combining corn down below me. They spooked a buck out right in front of me, right out of the corn. Just kept on running. Up, way up high here. Trying to keep the wind right. This wind in these big hilly country you get into just makes hunting that much more complicated. Trying to keep the wind in your favor. November the 2nd. There's got to be a hot doe around here somewhere. I'm actually standing by my truck like a moron trying to decide which two stands I want to go to. One over there and one over there. Something's got to break loose for me here. Man, I've had some great encounters this year, just either too dark or too far. So something's got to change. Here it goes. Heard a small grunt. There is like no wind, minimal. I'm gonna need a lane there. That's the second buck that went through there. I have no shot. Shoot.
That was a legitimate shooter buck. Old. He's only an 8-pointer, but man, his body's huge. Got this one limb that I should have got rid of a long time ago. I mean, he gave me a 20-yard shot right there.
That stupid branch screwed me up. I'm just gonna fix it right now while I can before another buck comes through here. I'm just gonna get down real quick. I'm gonna nick that one. There's 3 of them. Gonna nick them. Give me a much better opportunity. I'll make a little bit of noise, but I'm just gonna do it fast.
That one doe came through dragging those 3 little bucks. There's got to be more of my big boys around here. There's got to be. All I can hope is that he swings back over here. Who knows? Anything can happen. What an unbelievable hunt. Obviously the rut's on. That was another nice buck, but still, the one, my 3 that I've actually been looking for have even made their showing.
Well, I'm out of light, as you can tell. What an incredible night. I'm soaked. I gotta get out of here.
Well, they say bow hunting is a game of inches, and Todd is certainly a prime example of that. Man, he's had a lot of great encounters. I know he's been very frustrated from talking to him. He has had some mishaps, which I think we're going to see in some upcoming episodes. Fortunately, no arrows have been flung yet, so not those types of mishaps, but just, man, a lot of close encounters, which can be great and can be encouraging, but can also be frustrating at the same time. So obviously, Todd is not here this week. He is out hunting. We probably won't see Todd until he kills something at this point. Who knows when he's coming back. He is on a mission to try to kill a deer, so let's all hope that he gets one very, very soon. So guys, that's all the hunting action we've got for this week. Next up, we've got a tech tip from my buddy PJ Riley over at Lancaster Archery, so let's take a look at that now.
Hey guys, what we wanted to talk to you about today is getting the timing right on your drop away rest. That's critical to the operation of a rest like this. For most of you, quite frankly, the simplest thing to do is going to be to take it to your local pro shop. They have some of the special equipment that you need to do this, like a bow press. So it's going to be easier if you just go there. But if you are one of those people who likes to work on your own stuff at home, we're just going to walk through some of the issues you might want to watch out for. So we'll start out with, if the cord is too long, the rest just isn't going to function. When you come to full draw, there's going to be some slack in the cord, so the rest isn't going to pop up, or it's not going to have enough to trigger the rest to then fall down. Either case, it's not going to work right. If the cord is too short, when you come to full draw, you're just going to pull it through the down cable, and then the rest is going to be useless anyway. So you got to get that cord length exactly right. So we're going to walk through the process of setting this right. What you would like to do is to have a draw assist system like this. You're just going to pull the cord tight, and so then as you crank this back, you can see the down cable is pulling the rest up, and it's just going to get it, you're just going to keep drawing through it. The bow's at full draw. Now you know that's the correct position for the cord. So you can then let the bow down, and you know that that's where you need to tie your knot. That's going to secure that down cable in the right position. Your draw cord will be the exact right length that you need it to be to come to full draw. Drop away rest problems will be solved. Back to you guys.
Hey, thanks, PJ. That is a great tip. Guys, just as a reminder, the holidays are coming up, and those guys over at Lancaster Archery are going to have some awesome holiday specials, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled. They've always got some great holiday stuff going on this time of year, so that is coming shortly. Next up, we are going to jump into the trophy photos for this week. We've got some good ones. I haven't even picked the winner yet, so let's take a look at the 6 photos that Brad and Brandon picked out for this week's show. Billy Sablehouse, Chance Buss, Greg Poschel, Nick Scott, Tesha Ruff, and Todd Lentz. Hey, congratulations everybody. Those are some great trophies. I spent a little bit of time analyzing all of them. We're going with Chance Buss as this week's winner. I feel like Chance watched our video on how to take good trophy photos and did everything that we would do in one of our pictures. So congratulations to Chance. Make sure you send your info over to us so we can get your Pine Ridge Archery prize pack sent out to you. Guys, that is all we've got for this episode of Bowhunt or Die. Now next week, next Tuesday's episode, will also coincide with the launch date of the new Mathews Vertex bow. Todd and I both have our bows. We got them set up. They are shooting. We're out hunting with them. Hopefully before the next show airs, one of us will have an opportunity to shoot a deer with that new bow, but I gotta tell you, it's pretty awesome, so you are not gonna wanna miss the release of that bow on November 13th. Make sure you keep your eyes peeled on our Facebook page, our YouTube page, our website, and everywhere for an exclusive first look at the Mathews Vertex. That is all for this week's episode. Good luck to everybody out there. The rut is on. Get in a tree stand. Make sure you wear your safety harness. Bowhunt or Die, baby.
For more exciting action, be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram and receive live updates from our team members as well as the latest happenings in the bow hunting and archery world. Be sure to share your photos, stories, and experiences as well. And don't forget to pick up your official bowhunting.com and Bowhunt or Die gear by visiting bowhunting.com/gear. We have a full selection of hats, shirts, decals, wristbands, and much more.
Who's the winner? I don't know. Chance, my man. It's a great photo. Greg's got a nice photo, but I don't know. I'm thinking Chance. This guy looks angry, disappointed in his deer. He did a nice job posing it. He's not sitting on his butt. Neither is he. These guys are out. He's not on his butt either. Great photos, both of these. This one, deer could be a little bit more propped up, but it's not bad. Nice background, scenic. But I don't know, man, that's hard to beat. It's great deer, great photo. That skyline always is good. It makes the rack stand out. Going with Chance Buss. Chance, my man, it's a perfect photo.